Hi, Terry. It's your pal Lloyd. How you doing? How you like your website? You have an impressive career, Terry. Very impressive. I would love to get you on national television, have you tell people why you went from being one of the top spokesmen for the Pentagon to running the smallest press office in government. So you went from being the director of corporate communications for the Pentagon Force Protection Agency, the largest agency in government, to running the SBA press office, an agency with a budget of that's 1/1000th of the Pentagon budget. What did you do, brother? You must have done something wrong. You must have made somebody mad. That's quite a demotion there. But you and I both know it wasn't a demotion. You and I both know you're still working for the Pentagon. And we know what your real job is there, don't we, Terry? We know your job is to keep the media from reporting that every day the federal government diverts millions of dollars in federal funds that by law should go to small businesses to some of the biggest companies in the world, including, I'm guessing, some of the prime contractors that you were head of corporate communications for, right? So I know you're trying to stop the media from talking about the fact that the SBA budget's been cut more than any agency in history, 25% in 24 months, unprecedented. I know that your job is to try to keep the media from talking about the fact that the SBA is proposing policies to essentially legalize fraud and take hundreds of companies that are essentially large businesses and start calling them small businesses. So I consider you to be, I would say, a traitor to this country. Anti-American, anti-small business, anti-middle class. And I think you're a liar and a con man. I think you should be ashamed of yourself. I think your father would be ashamed of you. Your father was a small business guy like me. And now you're making your living. You're a professional liar by lying about me and the American Small Business League and my accomplishments. I'm sure it really chapped you the other day when on the American Express Open Forum website, I was named as one of the 4 strongest voices for small business in America. I'm sure you loved that one, right? There's going to be more of that coming, Terry. There's going to be a lot more of that coming, right? And I'm going to be filing lawsuits against the Pentagon, the SBA. I'm going to force the release of documents from the Pentagon that show the Comprehensive Subcontracting Test Program is a scam and a fraud. I'm going to be requesting information on the Freedom of Information Act on you and the people in the SBA press office. I'm going to get your phone records and your emails, and I'm going to show what you're doing. And I'm going to make you famous. So I know you're used to kind of sliding under the radar there, right? And operating your scam programs, with very little media attention on you. But I'm going to make you famous, brother. I promise you. And I just got started now, by the way, with my blogs and my Terry Sutherland Info website. There's going to be a lot more to come. And I think, let me talk to you as an American. I'm named after my mother's brother. His name is Lloyd Allen Granger. He was killed in World War II in a B-24 bomber over China. He was a navigator. And I think he's an American hero. I think your dad was an American hero. Your dad was I think he was a naval commander, wasn't he, like you? And then a small business owner. I think your dad would like what I'm doing. And I think what you're doing is wrong. So think of it this way. Do you want your wife and your family to know that you go to work every day and help cover up the diversion of federal small business contracts to large businesses and try to paint someone like me who's simply trying to help small business in the middle class, make me look like a conspiracy nut and a lunatic and try to get people to not interview me and not put me on television? I think you should be ashamed of that, Terry. So think about that. Think about that. And I know you think you're an American hero because you're in the Navy. Well, you're not a hero, Terry. You're not. We don't need people like you in our government. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that people like you don't stay employed by our government. All right, Terry. Bye-bye.